Oh, something's chasing it. Something's chasing it. First cast with this spinnerbait, and we had a nice big fish right behind it. Today's Fish Deals episode, we got the Hobie PA14 360 out of Manitowoc Marina loaded in the water, all ready, rigged up. I'm looking forward to getting out and using some of the new rigging that I put in the kayak over the winter. We got mounts for OneObjective for the trolling motor up in the front and some storage for OneObjective. Looking forward to seeing how that all works while I'm hopefully netting fish with my new O-Pros net. I'm also looking forward to seeing how easy that paddle is to get in and out with that new Yak Hacker mount that I was able to get. A few other things I have is a different phone mount that should be a little more stable than the one I had before, so that's going to be something I'll be trying out today. Of course, I got my Nocqua batteries charging up my phone and my GoPro and the lights, so that's all going to be good to go for the whole day with the Nocqua battery. I rigged up a new underwater camera that can mount right on the side here. That'll go down and stay under when I want to show some underwater footage, maybe of a fish that I'm bringing in, that kind of thing. I got some new mounts in the back as well, and another Yak Hacker cooler that's mounted in the back. So hopefully this newly updated and rigged kayak is going to help catch some more fish too. That's the goal. While we're out in the water, I'm going to be trying to throw some flies, maybe popper, streamer, spinnerbait, and a Ned rig from Engulf baits and long leg custom tackle. So with all those things and my Kraemer Custom rods and PC Fun reels, we'll see what's biting today. Hopefully with all that, we'll catch some fish. Just put on this lightweight long leg custom tackle spinnerbait and have a long leg custom tackle swim bait here on the back of it as a trailer. And I got that awesome chartreuse color because it's real muddy and stirred up at the moment from the wind and everything that's gotten this shallow 1 to 2 foot bay stirred up. Hopefully this will pop, vibrate, and be seen in the water. Got a lot of carp splashing around because it's that time of the year. They're in the shallows and they're doing their spawning thing. But anyway, let's see if we can catch some fish bringing this spinnerbait through, and maybe some pre-spawn bass. Oh, something's chasing it. Something's chasing it. Okay. First cast with this darn spinnerbait, and we had a nice big fish right behind it. There are fish in here this morning. That was promising. Oh, there's a fish. Don't know how big he is yet. Well, it feels pretty good. Oh my gosh, he got off. Oh, what a bad deal that was. What's going on? Thought it was a good hook set. The hook is sharp, the barb is there. My gosh. That felt, he was fighting like a bass the way he was turning, but who knows, he got off. Well, this is a surprise. No rain forecasted at all this morning, and here I am missing about 4 or 5 fish, not hooked up one yet, and we got a little bit of a downpour. Let's see if that brings better luck. Ooh, something big just smacked it. Holy mackerel. Wow. First cast with this downpour here, and now the rain's subsiding here, but I wouldn't mind if it keeps going. That was a big fish. Whoa, there's a bass right by the boat. Okay. Jeez, totally took me by surprise. Let's get him in the O-Pros net here. Oh, we got him. First fish. Boy, that thing, I was not expecting that. How close was he to the boat? 2 feet? Oh, man. Check that out. Nice big belly on that thing. Not the longest bass in the world, but just a big chunker. And there it is, the first bass of 2023 on the Long Lake Custom Tackle spinnerbait and swim bait. All right, letting them go. Can't seem to get him on the spinnerbait at the moment, so I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna actually try these Engulf bait ultra finesse Ned ringers. They still have floating plastic like a Ned rig, but they have a ton more action. But I'm gonna reel them through just like a bait fish in this shallow 1 foot area and see if that does the job. Try this little Ned ringer and see if I can swim it back like a minnow. Maybe that's what they want. Oh, there's a bite. Yep. Oh, it just bit me off. Oh, man. And there's the answer. There's fish eating those minnows. Let's get the nibble. The Shaney drop shot minnow. Do your thing. Oh, wow. That never actually hit. I was about to reel it in and cast out again, and we got ourselves a pretty good sized smallie. Wow. And that's the kind of way you want to hook set a fish on a drop shot anyway. You don't want to give it a big old whack with the rod. Let that thing just sort of start reeling in, and yes, there we go. Another fish in. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, there's a bite. Oh my gosh. Again, missed him. Drop that thing upriver from him a little bit, let it drift down. Oh, there's a bite. Got him. And was that a northern? What do we got here? He is fighting. Just being careful that it's not a northern. Oh, he's a bass. Oh man. All right, we got a little pot of bass here. Missed a couple in a row, and this guy wanted it. Another average 13, 14 incher. Wide gap hook here for drop shot. Did the job. Let him go on this side so he doesn't spook the rest of the fish that are probably sitting there. They're starting to chomp now with the sun up. Here's a fish. Just wanted a little Nishini drop shot minnow, and that's all it took on a Ned rig jig. And he's cold. Water's 63 degrees, but boy, it feels like it's 40 degrees out. And the surface temperature must be a lot warmer than down deep. And we'll see if we can get upgraded from there on out. This Nishini minnow seems to be doing the job here for these smallies, so I'm going to try vertical jigging it in the deeper areas, around 7, 8, 9 feet. Just going to cast out, let it get to the bottom, and just kind of bounce it off the bottom, but also bring it in below the kayak and just sort of use the current and drift downstream with it and see if there are some fish that I can just pick up as they sit lazily on the bottom. And we got a little bit better fish here. Just vertical jigging it below the kayak. Almost worthy of the O-Pro's net. I think we'll use it. And we got it. Nice, easy net job here. Getting the job done. A little bit better fish. Just a little vertical jig of the Nishini drop shot. Look at the size of that beaver. That is a big boy. I mean, that just, I don't know how big they can get, but that is beastly. Oh, there's a bite. Oh, what do we got? Ooh, it's a huge perch. Look at the size of that. I had no idea there were perch in here this size. Look at the size. I thought it was a walleye at first. That is a nice hefty perch on the drop shot minnow. That's a nice surprise catch. Nice big guy. Let's give him a nice release here. Oh, there's a bite. There we go. Wow, that's a pike. That's a pike. He hit right away. Not a huge one, but come on, don't break me off. Okay, pike. Oh, and he's off. Oh, there's a bite. There we go. There we go. What do we have? Is that a big old perch? Look at the size of that perch. Look at the size of that perch. Oh my gosh. It's a monster. Look at this thing. Hit the drop shot. Look at that. Big old perch. What a beast. Another one right in the same area. Let's give him a good release here.